Hi guys, my name is Spellfiend. Today I'm going to be doing another part on this, and this is limited trading, and this is going to be on demand and rarity. Now demand is basically how many people want a certain item. Like items that have high demand are good because that means a lot of people want them, and they're going to keep on getting bought, and they're going to have different wrap, which means there's good amount of circulation and all that type of stuff. Then there's also rarity. Rarity means that there's not a lot of an item in stock, or there's just not so many of an item left over, which means most rare items have very low demand. So basically, let me show you an example of a rare item, parallel universe. I don't know if I spelled that wrong. So there's an item called Parallel Universe Roman Empire Centurion helmet. And you can see that this item is on for a lot of Robux, and you can see that there was only 91 sold. Basically, anything under 100 copies is considered rare, and you can see that there's only 3 resellers. So original price was 8K, and you can see most of them have a very low average price, and their values are going to be really high. And some of these rares are actually starting to lower just because they're not in circulation. You can just see that there's basically no graph, because the problem with this item is that no one's bought this item. So basically, let me show you an example of a good item that has high demand and a lot of people buying it. That would be an example would be Sinister Branches right here. Sinister Branches. Essentially, this item gets so many sales. You can see how many sales has been on it. That doesn't mean that there's that many copies, but look at this graph. There's basically one sold every day. There's one that's literally just sold every day, which means this item has a lot of demand. And you can see there's a ton of them, a lot of copies. This basically means that this item has a lot of good demand, and there's a lot in stock, and this is a good item to go for when you're trading. Another example of a very good high demand item would be Commandos. Most Commandos have a lot of high demand. The ones that are rare, like Arctic, it does not have good demand. Well, it has kind of okay demand. Same with Subarctic, kind of another rare, does not have too much good demand. But the Black Iron and Camo have a lot of demand, which means people are likely to send a lot of low balls for this. Midnight is one of those ones that are kind of 10K and stuff like that, but it has good demand, not high demand, but good demand. So it's also another item to go for if you're trading for. Virtual has okay demand. It's not an item of many interest, but these two are. There's also another commando called Desert Scout, which I don't know how much demand it has, but it's somewhat. I consider this lower than Midnight. So, but either way, let's take a look at Let's take a look at Black Iron, Camo, and Midnight. Let me just kind of click off of each one, just to make sure that just gonna click off like that. And same with these two. You can skip ahead forward if you want. And I'm also going to do the same with this one. Alright, so let's take a look at Black Iron. Black Iron's the most cheapest one. There is one that's on sale, but it's not limited. But this one, you can see tons of sales. Just tons. Within the last 30 days. This is a really good one. Ton of them in circulation. Really good high demand item. Same with Camo. Camo is just more, most of the time it's more expensive. Sometimes this goes under Black Iron, but usually this is more of one that is usually above it, and you can see tons of sales. Midnight is oops, I actually just closed out of that. My bad. But Midnight is one, since it's more Robux, it's obviously not going to have way too many sales on it. But you can see that as a good demand item because it literally has sales every day. Its last sale wasn't too long ago, so this thing does get bought usually from time to time. And yeah, you can see this. There's a long period of time. There was also a long period of waiting, but this has normal demands. So yeah, there's a lot of them in circulation. A good item, also recommended for it. Let me show you an item that does not have not so good demand. Let me take a look. I'd say about this. I don't see anyone going for this item. Earth Day Cowboy, not so much of a good price, unless there's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, not a good item. You can see that there's not so many sales. What about in the last 30 days? Yeah, not a lot of sales. You can see it, and oh my god, my computer's starting to lag because of this. You can definitely see. It even got low LBB to 699, bro. Yeah, you can definitely see that. This is not a good item. Nope, not a good item at all. Let me show you another example of one that is not so good. This one is not good either. A cracked egg of pawnage. Yeah, not even, nope, not even good. You can just see that this item does not get so much demand because there's not so many. There's another one, I believe, Firefighter. I believe that's what it's called. No? Firefighter? Is not what it's called? Let me search up fire. Yeah, Firefighter. I believe that is the one. Like, this item just has almost no copies left. And this item could not get does not get so many good sales. I do not see any demand. Look at this. Within the last 30 days, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not so many sellers at all. And also in my Fireman of Yore. This is an item that I own that's actually kind of semi-rare. Also another not very good demand item. But like at one point this item only had one reseller. Like, I kind of tried to broadcast, but you can see, not a good demand item. Within the last 30 days, yeah, it hasn't been sold for a bit of time, I guess, but you can see this item does not get good demand. Only 4. This item only had one reseller at one point, and this person was the person who was on sale. It was on sale for 47K, and for about 2 days, this item just kept at 47. Then this person noticed and put it on the sale. Then this person put it on sale, and then these two. This right here is a horde bot. I've already talked about Solid Sun. This person is a regular person that just hoards. I don't. This is a trader who hasn't been online for some time. Let me just take a look at their profile. A week ago, really? You have Sparkle Valk. You have green glowing eyes. Come on now, why an Overseer wings? Come on now. That kind of sucks. And Nora Peristron. What about you? You haven't changed your avatar in some time. I don't know. Are you online all the time? Oh, this person's online. Alright. But this is like a person that just hoards a ton of stuff, so not a bot. Definitely not a bot, but either way, you can see that this is not so much of a good demand item. This item looks like it could become projected, but I can already see these people are like, oh yeah, this item is could get projected, but like, but you could trust me when I say that this item used to have only one reseller for a good amount of time. It only had one reseller. It actually had this item had one reseller twice, 500 copies, and according to Rolling Mods, this item only has around like 300 copies left. So, let's go back to the catalog and hoverboards. The hoverboards actually have pretty good demand, especially all Merrilies. My goal is to get all of the hoverboards. Maybe not Ghost hoverboard, but the green one, I own the green one, and for some reason it doesn't buy whenever it's at a good price, a high price. People only buy when it goes for a low price. Blue steel, yeah, these are all okay demand items. I don't think Ghost has good demand, but like, what other items that you should go for? I don't know. Interesting. I guess I could search up, like, here's another item that you shouldn't really go for. Skeleton, not a good demand item. Skater's not too much of a good item. Maybe not Steel Shanks. Like, items that you get to see, like, Space Hair. Is that what it's called? Space Hair? Is that what it's called? Beautiful hair. This has a lot of demand, surprisingly. This has a lot of demand. I'm trying to think what else other items have high demand. Sailing Hat, I believe, has a lot of demand. Yeah, Sailing Hat does have a lot of demand. It gets a lot of purchases. So you can see that some items do get a lot of purchases. Some items are not favorable at all, like whatever these items are, but like you'll get the hang of it when you see other items that are like high price. I'm trying to think of any one other. Robling is a high one. I know Bombastic Hoodie. Bombastic Hoodie has a lot of demand, dude. This thing is practically like a a dream item of so many people. People will like offer you a lot. Like usually, like Bombastic Boa is another item that has okay demand. Same with Bombastic Shutters. I don't think this one has a lot of high demand. I also really like Bombastic Egg, and this one is eh. But like, yeah, that's demand and rarity for you. Make sure you don't like. People are gonna send you like lowball downgrades for your stuff. They're gonna send you like random stuff like Magic Wizard Owl or whatever Gray Assass. I don't know. Depends on what the item is. Because when a demand item will lower, people are gonna send you lowball downgrades for it. So you can basically just see. And thank you for watching. I'll see you later.